Alright, hey guys, so I just reworked the whole devil fruit system. I'm gonna show you the rework and new devil fruits because there have been more added. So first, let's use Bara. So now we eat it, and then there are keybinds for the abilities. And most of the fruits only have 2 abilities. Some of them have 3, but for the most part, most of them only have 2. And if you go to eat 2 of them, you die, because in the anime you cannot eat 2, or at least it's been stated you couldn't. Never actually seen it. But that's what I have these for. Because that resets our fruit, and we can eat another. So, this is barrier. We can hold down the first ability to keep a barrier up. And the second ability is barrier wall that we can just launch. And that's it, because this one also only has 2. So, next one is bomb, which bomb is pretty cool. So, first ability, you just kind of chuck a bomb, it explodes, either on impact with an enemy, or just over time. See? And then the other one is a little faster bomb, and it lasts a little longer before it explodes. But again, this also only has 2 things right now. So, on to the Gum Gum Fruit, which this one has 3 abilities and a mobility type move. So we have normal pistol, we have bazooka, which doesn't really change much. And then we have rifle, which changes quite a bit, you can tell. Then we have rocket, which is just a functioning grapple hook, practically. Alright. And with the devil fruit user buff, if I do go in the water, which I'll show you guys right here. Now this is the cool thing with the gum fruit. You can actually get out of the water with it, even if you get far down, because you can still use the grapple. So that's a pretty good way to use it. But on to the next one. We have Zagora. So first ability is just a quake ball. Second one is when Whitebeard makes the area around him just quake. So that does damage to enemies. And again, that one only has 2 moves. And then we have the Koro fruit, which is the little hollow ghosts, which when it hits an enemy, it does slow it. Will it slow that? Yeah, okay. Well, we have that one, and then the second one is just mini hollows. But again, this one only has 2 abilities. So, on to the next one. We have the Kage, or Shadow. So, we have Brick Bats as the first one. Okay. Then, we have a AoE type attack, which, if I'm not mistaken, can give you some health back if enemies are damaged within it. But again, this one only has 2. So next one is the claw fruit, which that's the first ability, and it has some really crazy knockback when it does hit an enemy. Then we have this one, which is quicker but less knockback. So let's see if we can hit a zombie with this. It's hard because it moves slow. You gotta be like right next to it. There we go. See? But then this one's just pure damage. But next one. Because that also only has 2. Next is the operator fruit. So we can spawn in the room, which it doesn't do damage anymore, okay? But in order to use the second ability, you need it. Second ability is when Law would like drop bombs on his enemies, practically. So like if I press the ability key for that, I can't use it. I can only use it when room's active, so keep that in mind. But, on to the next one. We have the invisible fruit, which is pretty self-explanatory. It only has 1 ability, and that's to go invisible, but I did not make it last long enough, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, so invisible fruit makes you go invisible. That's it. Next one. Now we're on to the Logia types. So let's grab the smoke. Smoke has 2 abilities, and they pretty much function the same way, just one has more range and does more damage than the other. We have Whiteout and then White Snake. And we get a Logia buff too. Yeah, so onto the Sand Fruit, which is probably one of my favorites. So first one, Desert Spada. Okay, and then second one is Sabla. Those are the 2 abilities the Sand Fruit has right now. So, on to the next one again. We have the Light Fruit, which again only has 2 abilities. Light Particle, and then like a light shotgun type move. If I can actually hit the zombie. There. See, it one taps the zombie, and it moves real fast. It's light. But next we have the Dark Fruit, which the second ability is getting a visual rework because it is really bad. So first one is just like Dark Orb you launch. Second ability is Black Hole, but you know, like I said, it looks really bad. So next one is Glow, which is really cool. So first ability is just shooting a beam of lightning, and you have to hold the key down to do that. Second one is, where's an enemy? There. Second one is shooting down a beam of lightning. Oh hey, a meteor. But yeah, this one also only has 2. I think they're really good. So, next one is the Meru, which this one I believe does have 3. So we have Fire Fist, Higan, and Otsurobi. final one, the Mochi. Has two abilities, a Mochi Punch and Mochi Wheel, which does damage to enemies continuously if you're, like, right next to them. But yeah, that's the Devil Fruit rework and how it looks. So I'll see you guys in the next one.